Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Something Saturday, and today we have to talk about Child's Play because there's some new information about the renewal of the TV series, and there's also some news about the new Chucky movie, so let's jump right into it. Alright, so we've got to talk about the new Child's Play movie and the details about that. And they are insane. But first, we have to talk about Chucky's TV series. And it has been renewed apparently for season 4. They haven't officially announced this yet. However, word is it's been renewed. And you might know that they sort of, in the last one, left everybody kind of feeling a little bit odd about how they ended it, with the heroes kind of in this danger like we've never seen even in the craziest of Child's Play movies. And I don't know how I felt about the ending, but I am super excited to see where they take it in season 4. Now, season 4 has been said to be the last one. So, whatever happens in season 4, it's going to be the last of the series. And then from there, it's going to kind of continue on in the movies. Now, apparently, all of the cast is rumored to be back. I haven't heard anything otherwise, but they sort of haven't given a lot of details about it yet either. All we know for sure is that it is supposed to be renewed and that they are saying that this is probably the last season of the show. So it's kind of had a 4-season run at this point with this new season starting, and I guess that's pretty good. I guess that's what we can hope for a horror franchise having a TV show, that they have 4 or 5 seasons max. And then they kind of don't have any more after that. But with the Friday the 13th one that's rumored, they're hoping to go all the way into season 8, season 9, and all of that so that they can do a different movie every time if that's what they end up going with. And that is a good idea, at least to me. But the Child's Play series has been a bit odd for fans. Some fans have absolutely loved it, and some fans haven't liked it at all. Me personally, I go back and forth. There are times during the episodes where I feel like it's really, really silly. But then I remember this is Chucky, and if Chucky don't have his one-liners and his quips about everything, then I'm not watching a Child's Play movie. So, I kind of have to accept that, yeah, Child's Play can be a bit over the top. And it's fun that way. And that's what I like about the franchise. One second it can be outright brutally scary, and his murder scenes in the Child's Play series have been nothing short of gruesome. And thank God it's on the channel that it's on, because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be getting those types of things in this franchise, in this TV show. And I feel that the gore hounds can appreciate that they are allowing that level of gore onto the TV show, and we can only hope that future projects like Friday the 13th are able to follow suit and do exactly that. So I do think I'm excited for the possibility of season 4. It hasn't been announced officially yet, but that's supposed to be happening any day now. It could be happening right now. It could be breaking right now as you're watching this video, them officially confirming that this is going to happen, because that's kind of where we're at. Everybody kind of already knows, and they're speculating that it is going to happen because that's what we were told. That's what everyone's been being told. So everyone, I think, kind of expects that it's going to be announced any day now. And we only know from there that it's supposed to be the last season. Okay, so next up, of course, we have got to talk about this new Child's Play movie. Because while not many details are known about it, the one detail that has been announced is one member of the cast. And that is Fiona Dorff. They're bringing her back, and they made it a point to say that they don't know who she's going to be playing yet. So apparently she's not going to be playing Nika, She's not going to be playing her. And if she's not going to be playing her, then who's she going to be playing? Because they pretty much tortured her to death in the TV series. I mean, they ended up cutting off her legs, her arms. They pretty much ruined any chance that that character is going to be the lead character in anything. And I'm okay with them doing that, but then you have to look at this movie with this news that she's going to be playing someone in it, and they don't know who it is yet. Now, what they have said about this movie that I find very intriguing is they're saying it's going to be a prequel. Now, I know what you're thinking, a prequel, but how far is it going to be a prequel? Because is it going to take place before Chucky became the doll? Well, if it takes place before Chucky becomes Chucky, then that's not going to be very good. That's going to be something that nobody's going to be able to get behind. Nobody's going to like that movie. Not to mention, Brad is kind of getting up there in age, and while he can play Chucky and play him well, playing that younger version of him is not going to happen. And Fiona played him in the TV series as a young man. And Fiona's his daughter and does a brilliant job of imitating him. I mean, don't get me wrong, she is amazing at imitating him, but we're talking about an entire movie for her to be imitating him, and that's not even plausible. That's just not plausible at all. And so we know she's not playing him, so we know that this is not going to be a prequel from before he becomes Chucky. We know that this is going to be a prequel at some point after the first Child's Play movie. So the rumor has it it's going to take place in between the Child's Play movies. Now that's very intriguing because that makes it kind of an alternative part 2 or an alternative part 3. Or maybe in an alternative part 4. It takes place sometime in between the movies, so that leaves a lot of room for them to play with. Now, that being said, why would Fiona Dwarf be in there if she can't be playing Nico? Well, that's kind of the thing. He is very famous. The director is very famous for actually using different people to play different parts. The guy who played the psychiatrist in Cult of Chucky actually did come back in the series, and he's played quite a few roles there. Then Devin has also played a couple roles in the TV series. So we have some people that are actually coming back and playing different parts. And that's kind of a cool thing. And I see that continuing here in the movies. I mean, they did it for the TV series, bringing in people from the movies to play different things. And then Devin, of course, plays a different character every season, and he always dies. After the first season, pretty much, did anyone ever question why he looks like Dude's dad? No one asked that question, but every person he plays kind of looks like Dude's dad, and then he dies again. But, you know, I'm okay with them doing that because it doesn't take me out of the canon of it all. I'm okay with them actually having a cast and changing it and making it so that people can play different roles. I never have a problem with that. Just as long as you give me something that is worth watching and something that's actually pretty cool. And this being in between the franchise movies actually seems like this is going to be quite different. So we don't know who she's going to be playing, but if it's in between the movies, I feel like Andy Barclay will also not be a thing. We'll probably get an entirely new person dealing with Chucky. And that leaves the room open for them to do other things with this new version of events. Because once you have Andy Barclay as a grown-up, sure, I always love the idea of Andy coming back. I love the idea of that. And Kyle, too, I want them back. And I hope they make an appearance in season 4. But it's good to have a movie that could follow a new group of people also, because Chucky's kind of been stuck in the same basic loop over and over again, and this would sort of serve to take him out while not taking anything from the official canon of the movies that we've enjoyed. So I think that this is not a bad situation. Now, that's what they kind of have said about this movie, that they don't know much. It's being kept it's being delayed a little bit. They're working on it. They have things like that they're trying to work out, and then they can give us this movie. And I'm super pumped about the fact that they're taking their time to work on a project, because any time that you're taking your time and working on a project, it's going to be that much better. So I'm super down for them to do this and for them to give us a movie that's going to be worth watching. But this is the part where, of course, I want to know what you guys think. What do you think about the possibility of season 4 of the Child's Play TV series, season 4 of Chucky? What do you think? Are you excited about it? Do you wish that they had stopped with season 3? What are your thoughts on the season 4, and where do you think they could take it from here? Because they've kind of already done a lot of crazy stuff. Then, what do you think about this new Child's Play movie? Do you like the fact that they're going to kind of make it a prequel but fit it in between some of the other movies? And are you excited about Fiona Dwarf coming back to play a different character? As always, we want to know what you guys think. So make sure you are leaving us that comment in the comment box below. Make sure you share this video with all of your friends, because they're definitely going to want to be a part of this conversation as well. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's free, it helps the channel, and we really do appreciate it. Miko says we need more subscribers, and look at this face. You don't want to disappoint Miko. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell while you're down there, so you don't miss a single video we do. And then, friends, at the end of the day, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. Fandom is family.